All right. Well, again, thank you for everyone's patience. See, we got a couple people rocking here. Hopefully, more people will join in over time. Just in case this is your first time joining us, this is our little lady Ava. Ava, how old are you?
I am 5.
You are 5. And what grade were you in this year in school?
4-year-old preschool.
You were
Pre-K.
4-year-old pre-K, which is pretty exciting. What was your teacher's name?
Mrs. Lee and Mrs. Wendy.
Yeah.
Wendy?
And you really love that, right? You had so much fun at school?
Yeah, but now it's canceled for the rest of the year.
Well, unfortunately, everybody kind of knows that deal, right?
And I'm almost 7.
You're almost 7.
And my teacher this year was Miss Maizana, and I was in 1st grade.
And you were in 1st grade. Okay. Well, we're just going to fix that a little bit.
Daddy, are you sure that they can't hear us?
I'm sure. Okay. So my name is Mr. Gordon.
Yeah, they all know that.
I'm almost 80 years old.
No,
Yeah.
that's not true.
Yeah, I'm almost 80 years old.
That's not true.
Don't tell them how old I am.
You were
Nope, it's a big secret.
36.
No. Oh man, that's useful information for the few people that are on right now. Yeah, that's some COVID-19 quarantine information there for everybody, okay? But like I said, we've just been having a really fun week this week.
Why you gotta say that thing?
We've been trying to keep our studies sharp. Maddie, can you let me talk, please? Thank you. And we've been also trying to stay active and be musical and creative. One of the things we've been working on with the girls is their writing, right? And we've been using technology and even some like organizers. Yesterday, Ava, she used sort of like a storyboarding organizer to write a story. And can you tell us a little bit about what your story was about yesterday?
It was about a monkey
Your first one.
in a jungle.
About a monkey in a jungle. Yeah.
And the tiger comes and so the monkey was on a branch.
Monkey was on a
And
branch.
then he swinged because there was a lion tiger coming to eat him.
Yeah, she drew all the pictures and she also wrote the story to go along with it.
Lion tiger. The tiger, it was scared of the monkey because it swung to safety and then it ran.
And then Maddie,
Its tail swing.
you wrote a journal yesterday we used Google Docs to kind of do a collaborative thing where I was typing questions and she was writing answers. And yesterday, what did you say you thought was the most valuable thing in the world yesterday? What did you say? It says it right here on your shirt.
No.
Love.
No.
Right? So when we wrote our journal yesterday, Maddie said that love is the most valuable thing in the world. And I'm so proud of you for that because I think that's pretty awesome.
And then I cried.
She cried because, of course, I made her write for too long. Yeah, because I'm such a taskmaster. But
No, it's not that. It was all day working.
all day working. Do you guys know what that feels like? All day working so much that you feel like you want to cry a little bit?
No, but I work more than you guys.
Oh, sure. Okay, she's competitive. All right, well, we're going to get going here. So
I am not competitive.
All right, but we're also not going to be argumentative. We've been talking this week about how the Gordon girls are going to show you their best behavior this week, and they're going to sing well, and they're going to follow directions. So first thing we're going to do, all 3 of us here, is we're going to sit up nice and tall. Again, I'd like to thank everybody for their patience in getting going here. Took a little bit of time for us to get the technology going today. Make sure we sit up a little bit there, Bug. Okay. So last time, or actually a couple times ago, you guys really liked the warm-up, Maddie and Ava, of Mommy Made Me Mash. Okay, so we're going to start right here. And remember, this is not a performance at home, right? We're going to invite you to sing along with us. We're going to ask you to use your best singing voice. And it's a nice time for us to just kind of get our voice going again and rehearse. So if you have your earbuds in or you want to hook up your Bluetooth speaker or even turn it all the way up on the device that you guys have going. We want you to sing. So even those of you on Instagram, like, comment for us. Let us know that you guys are singing along with us. She loves comments. So I'm going to go first. You guys aren't playing the piano. You're just singing with me, please. You're going to sing, Mommy made me mash my M&Ms.
Oh no.
We're not going to add the oh no yet. We're just going to sing that part. Here we go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Sit up tall. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Sing with your nice singing voice. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. You know what I really loved hearing that time? And we talk about this at school all the time as well.
School is canceled.
Okay. I can wait for you to make better choices and listen. Thank you. So at school, we talk about this in my choir room, Eddie, look at me, that when we get up higher and higher, when we start going from here to here to here to here, our voice wants to go to those higher points. We know about that, right? And I loved hearing that you used your natural singing voice and you just let it go up into what we call our head voice. Can you guys do this with me? Go, woo!
Woo!
Yeah, that was a little bit like more...
Maui.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Oh, like Maui from Maui. Okay, give me a Maui then. Do the Maui. Go. Go. Your turn. Your turn. Yee-hoo! Did that work? Is that what it's supposed to be?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like a different version of our head voice. Man, oh man, we're doing some awesome stuff here. Some vocal technique, right? So with that, all right, and I'm going to turn this just a little bit there, okay? With that, all right, we want to make sure we let our voice go where it wants to go. So we're going to start here. We're going to use a lot of breath. And this time, once our M&Ms are mashed, our candy, that sweet candy, we say, oh no. Can you say, oh no?
Make you do anything.
No, mommy can or daddy can because we're in charge, right? Being argumentative as always. Thank you, Ava, for being a good listener. I like that. Okay, so we're going to make sure we sit up nice and tall.
No.
Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Oh no. Look at my mouth when I do this, girls. Oh no. Do it with your mouth. Go. Oh no. All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, sing. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Oh no. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Oh no. What we were talking about before is as we go higher and higher, don't worry about any squeaks. Make sure that you're just like happy and confident and ready. And we're just going to let our singing voice go where it wants to, right? So we're going to make sure that we're just putting a lot of space into it. We're using our head voice when we can, okay? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Mommy made me mash my M&Ms. Oh no. 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 Say bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
Oh, look at Ava's lips when she does that. Go bumblebee.
Bumblebee.
I like how you're using those lips. Let me see your lips go.
Bumblebee.
All right, listen to what it sounds like. Don't sing, just listen. Listen, I'll go first. You just listen this time. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. You guys sing along with us. Here we go. And bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Sing bee. Yeah, all right, here we go. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Make sure you're singing out nice and loud at home. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Sorry about that. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. We're gonna go faster. Here we go. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Sing it loud. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. Bumblebee, 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 bumblebee. I don't know the that the three of us have actually ever talked about this. So tune in here. I know we've talked about this at school before, but when we warm up here, what'd you say? Okay.
She said I can't listen to that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, I
Yes, she did.
All right, well, Maddie's going to go take a break with her mommy real quick. So go see mommy for a minute. And when you're ready to be a nice singer, you can come back in. All right. But anyways, when we warm up our singing voices, that means that we're just getting our voice ready to sing, right? So we sing some exercises like we just did, and we want our voice to be ready and healthy to sing. Does your voice feel ready and healthy to sing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I hope you guys do at home. Sometimes we do this on our own. Sometimes we can do this with our music teacher, right? Okay. And after we feel ready, we can maybe do a song together. So
I knew she was going to be silly.
Oh, that's okay. It's okay to be silly sometimes, but it's good to be a nice listener, right? And we love Maddie, and she'll be back soon. So we're going to sing a song together. Repeat after me. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Can you sing that with me? Here we go. Sing with us at home. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Listen. If you have to, give one to your friend. Can you sing that with me? If you have to, sing along. If you have to, give one to your friend. Sing out, babe. I'll turn it down so people can hear you. Listen. If you have three, give one to your friend and me. Can you sing that with me if you have three? 1, 2, ready, go. If you have three, give one to your friend and me. Yeah.
And Daddy, I feel like I'm the big sister and she's the little sister because she's funny.
Well, yeah, sibling rivalry at its best there, huh? Okay, so we're going to do It's Always More Fun. Ready, go. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Yeah, sing it out, really. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Listen first, I'll go first. If you have one, here is something you can learn. Can you do that with me? If you have one, here's something you can learn. If you have one, here is something you can learn. Ready, go. If you have one, here is something you can learn. I'll go first, you go second. You can still share just by taking turns. You can still share. 1, 2, ready, go. You can still share just by taking turns. If you have a ball, bounce it to the gang. Say that. If you have a ball, bounce it to the gang. All right. Well, this is the sharing song, and I think we want to share this with Maddie. So go get her. Really go run fast and tell her to come back to us. Okay. All right. So as we know, right, singing and making music together is all about being together, right? So for us right now, one of the things we talked about before coming into today was that if you have younger siblings, if you have family members in your house that might enjoy being a part of this, and you're in your room or private space, you just happen across this, go ahead and invite them into it. So Maddie and Ava will be heading back here soon, but in the meantime, even you can take your device and go into that room with them, right? So if you have anybody in your family that you want to share this with, again, music is communal. We want to share it with as many people as possible. So Maddie, come on, Ava, here we go. We're going to go, It's Always More Fun. 1, 2, ready, and it's always more fun to share with everyone. Sing it out. It's always more fun to share with everyone. There she is. Yeah, sing it with us, Bug. It's always more fun. Here we go. It's always more fun to share with everyone. There you are, pretty lady. Welcome back. Sing it out. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Listen. If you have a ball, bounce it to the gang. You say it. If you have a ball, bounce it to the gang. This one's going to be hard. If there is a new kid, invite them out to hang.
If there's a new kid,
Ooh, very nice. If you got one sandwich, cut that thing in half. Go. If you got one sandwich, cut that thing in half. Oh, and this one's the hardest of all. It's kind of a tongue twister, so everybody at home get ready for it as well. Oh, this is kind of cutting off Maddie a little bit, so we want to move that over just a bit, right? Okay. And if you know a secret joke, say that. And if you know a secret joke, let me say, tell it and share a laugh.
If you know a secret joke, tell it and share a laugh.
Here's what it sounds like. If you know a secret joke, tell it and share a laugh. Go.
If you know a secret joke, tell it and share a laugh.
Oh, it goes fast now. If you got one drumstick, you should give one to your friend. Go. If you got one drumstick, give one to your friend. Listen, make a beautiful rhythm, share a beat that never ends. Make a beautiful rhythm, share a beat that never ends. And if you're feeling lonely, share time with your moms. If you're feeling lonely, that was you guys, bozos. If you're feeling lonely, right? 1, 2, ready, go. If you're feeling lonely, share time with your moms. Share some milk and cookies and sing the sharing song. Do you guys like cookies?
Yes.
Yeah? What's your favorite kind of cookie? Chocolate chip. All right, what do you say?
No, M&M.
Caramel cookies?
M&M and chocolate chip.
Man, I'm a big chocolate chip fan, but like who's like surprised here? I like cookies. Do you like cookies? Yeah, dip those milk. All right, so share some milk and cookies and sing the sharing song. Sing it. Share some milk and cookies and sing. I didn't hear you at all. Ready, go. Share some milk and cookies and sing the sharing song. Now we know this part. It's always more fun. Sing it out. Ready, go. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Sing it so loud that our neighbors can hear it. It's always more fun. It's always more fun to share with everyone. Make sure you're singing at home. Sing it out nice and loud. Here we go. It's always more fun to share with everyone. It's always more fun to share with everyone. All right. So that's just a little simple warm-up song there, but it has a pretty good message to it. Another warm-up song that we've been doing for years and years and years, and we've actually done it on a couple of our sing-alongs here already, is Sing a Song, right? And the reason that, like, even from the beginning of my time teaching that I started using this song is I believe it also has a really great message to it. It says, don't worry that it's not good enough for anyone else to hear. Sing a song. One of my uncles, who unfortunately is no longer with us, but his name was Uncle Chuck. And Uncle Chuck was a very funny guy, Papa's brother. And he used to joke around. He used to say that he loved my singing, but that he personally, please don't open that Ava, that he personally could not sing. He used to say things like, I can't even carry a tune in a bucket, or I couldn't even play static on a radio, right? When he talks about making music. But for me, I don't really care if you're someone like Uncle Chuck. Yeah, unfortunately, Uncle Chuck passed away. Someone like Uncle Chuck who doesn't feel really confident in their singing voice, or someone like me who probably feels too confident in their singing voice.
Yeah, I'm not very good.
I don't know what that's all about.
I'm not a very good high singer.
Oh, okay. I'm not a very good high singer.
I am a great high singer.
Okay, so it doesn't matter who you are. This song has a really good message to it. So we're going to sing it together. And one of the things, girls, do you see how I'm sitting up nice and tall here? Like it's our I'm Great pose from piano, right? What you're singing, right? Okay. I have to even fight them to have good posture, huh? So we're going to have our I'm Great pose. Sing a song. Sing out loud.
Sing out loud.
Sing out strong. This next part is sing of good things, not bad. Here we go. Sing of good things, not bad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing of happy, not sad. Sing a song. Make it simple. Make it simple to last your whole life long. Here comes my favorite part. Don't worry that it's not good enough for for anyone else to hear. Sing a song. Yeah, man, that's a good one. All right. So at this point, we're hoping that our voices feel pretty well ready to go. Does this voice feel ready to go? Yeah. Does this voice feel ready to go? This voice is as good as it's ever going to get here. Okay. Hopefully you at home are singing along with us and you feel ready to go too. I hear some people on there saying that like they also, Maddie, have some trouble singing some of the high notes, right? Other people have trouble singing some of the low notes. That's actually one of my problems, is singing down low is hard, okay? And we're all built uniquely, right? We're all special in our own way, so that's fun, okay? So Scripps people, we've been getting some activities from the district about, some things you can be doing at home to stay musical and keep your growth going. But even more importantly, something I've been finding is that it's just fun sometimes to just sit down at my instrument or to pull up a song on, my phone and just to have fun and make some music. So
that is so cute.
thank you. One of the songs that we put up on the website is a song called You Say, right? And it was a very popular song not too long ago. But as with many things that we jump into musically, I just really, really love the message of this song. So I always mess up her last name, but I think the artist's name is Lauren Dangle. Is that how you say her last name? Do you know? No, maybe you guys know at home. But if you search on your rectangle, You Say by Lauren Dangle, hopefully you can pull up the lyrics and go along with us. And again, this is one of the songs on your activity outline that we're encouraging people to work on at home. So if we go over it here, you can spend some time on it at home. And another activity on there is maybe taking a video and sending it over to me. We love to listen to those things, and we appreciate when people send those over. And I know some people on the stream have actually done that so far. So we'll work on it today. And who knows? Maybe you can send your own version over it to us. But here's what the intro kind of sounds like. Sound like the right tempo or speed, girlies? Yeah. Point to the person who's going to be playing the piano.
Poking him.
You're poking him, yeah. Okay.
Him.
Oh man, I'm getting poked on both sides right by the Gordon girls right now. Okay. All right, and you guys are going to sing. So we're going to do the echo, and we've been talking about this week that we need to do a better job with the Gordon girls listening and being the echo to Daddy's call. But I'll sing first, and then you guys can try to sing second. Maddie, just so you know, the words are right up here, just in case you want to look at them. They're right here. Hopefully at home you guys have some lyrics up so that you can say it. So listen. So I'm going to go first and you guys will go second. Listen, okay? I keep fighting voices in my mind. Can you sing that, girls? I keep fighting voices in my mind. And I'm going to sing a part, and then you guys are going to echo after me, just so you know what it sounds like. That say I'm not enough. Can you do that? Say I'm not. Ready, go. That say I'm not enough. All right, I'm going to do another part, and then you guys can repeat after me. Listen, and you guys are repeating after me, too. At home, we talked about this. They're trying to be an example of what you guys should be doing. So you should be singing with the girls after my example, right? Every single lie that tells me. Can you sing that? Every single lie that tells me. And this is Daddy alone. Listen. I will never measure up. Can you sing that? Ready, go. I will never measure up. So this is a good example, Maddie. If you're feeling comfortable singing down there, and some of you at home might, that's fine to sing it down the octave. But do you hear how Ava's singing up the octave, right? You can sing up with her too if you like.
Because I can't sing.
Oh, whatever's comfortable for you. So we're going to do all of that. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. And that is a lie, isn't it? Right? You're good enough. Give me a high five. All right? You're good enough. High five. You're good enough at home. I
You're
try to
good
be good enough. All right. So, all right, we're starting at the beginning. Here we go. 2, ready, and
Let's wave.
I keep finding voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Again, you can sing up the octave or down the octave. Either one's fine. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. All right, we're going to go back to the echoes. So listen for mine first, and you guys will sing second. Wait for it. Am I more than just the sum? Can you sing that? Am I more than just the sum? And then we go up just a little bit. I'll go first. You go. Of every high and every low. Can you please close the closet, Ava? Thank you. Right? Of every high and every low, everybody. That's where we're going to, right? Make sure you're singing on there, okay? Come on, Cass. You too, Lainey. Marin, I see a whole bunch of people on there, right? Sing with the Gordon Girls, right? Of every high and every low, here we go. Of every high and every low. All right, I'm going to sing the whole next part. Try not to play the keys on the piano, girlies. Listen. And then you'll sing it with me second.
Uh-oh.
Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. Remind me once again who I am because I need to know. Sing that with me, girlie. Sing it out nice and loud. Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. All right, we're going to do the whole thing. We're going to go back to I Keep Fighting. So we're going back to the beginning of the verse. No, we're doing it together. I love that. And this is just like in rehearsal at school, everybody. We need to figure out what things are happening, right? How we're doing them. So Maddie just asked a really good question. Hey, what are we supposed to be doing?
Oh, when some of my classmates ask if the glue has to go on it,
Sure.
the glue has to go like under it.
Just to make sure we're doing the right thing instead of on top or under. Okay, so good question, good example. We're working together now. We're finding our groove. We had some technical difficulties at the beginning, but we're making it happen now. Everybody give peace signs like this to everybody. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. So everybody's on the same page literally right now. We're going to verse 1 and we're going to sing it together. And we talked about it. I actually had somebody send me a submission, an example of this already. They sent me a video and they said, Mr. Gordon, the high part was kind of high for me. I'm going to sing it down low. That's perfectly fine. We want you to be healthy vocally, so sing it where it's comfortable for you. So up high or down low, that's fine, okay? Ava, sit up nice and tall. We're going to sing it together, right? Or you can stand right there if you want to stand on the floor, right? Here we go. 1, 2, I keep go. I keep finding voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Make sure we're singing out, Ava. We're going to hear your beautiful singing voice. Good job, Buck. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again who I am because I need to know. Here we go. Remind me once again just who I am because I need to know. Now I'm going to just keep playing and just sing it if you know it. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say. I believe. So here's the thing that you just did naturally that I was actually thinking about it. And this is actually a good thing to do when we're rehearsing together. Now we're going to sing it together for the moment. But at the beginning, Maddie, I heard that you were down the octave, right? You were like, you say I am loved. And then at the end, you're like, you know what? It might feel better for me to be up the octave. You say I am loved.
Oh my gosh.
But I can't feel a thing. You say I strong. Ava just said in my ear, I don't think they want to hear that, right? They hear that more than you ever know, okay? So the thing I want to encourage everybody to do, not only Maddie and Ava, and I can do it if I want to, I'm a beautiful soprano as well, is just, play with it a little bit. Like, we want to be safe, but don't be afraid to try it up high, just like it said in Sing a Song. Don't worry that it's not good enough. Even if there are a couple of squeaks in there, that's okay. Ava, you're climbing around a little bit too much right now, so I need you to come back over here for me. All right, so we're going to start in the chorus now. We're going to go over it in small parts. And just so you guys, just like the glue, we're going to make sure we know what's going on. We're going to do an echo. So try your best to do it the second time, right, after Daddy. So listen. You say I am loved. Can you do that, go? You say I am loved. Oh, do you hear that right there? That's so pretty. Sing it up there, dude. Sing it up there, dude. Right, ready, go. You say I am loved. All right, let me do the next part. All right, you need to stop with it now. Okay. All right. When I can't feel a thing, it's your turn, go. When I can't feel a thing. Let me go first and listen to it. You say I am strong. Can you do that? You say I am strong. When I think I am weak, sing it, go. When I think I am weak. I'm going to go first. You say I am held. Sing that, go. You say I am held. Yeah, I was giving you guys some space to put it out there, sisters. Go. You say I am held. I'll go first. When I am falling short, your turn. When I am falling short. Did you know something? You got people on the other side that are echoing right along with you, right? So make sure you're singing it out, and make sure on your end you're singing the echo out with them so they know that you're singing along. Man, wouldn't it be great if we could hear them all through the stream? Wouldn't that be super cool, Ava? Right? Okay. What?
Someone actually a fifth grader actually kind of took over from Mr. Summer.
Oh, in art class. Okay. All right, and here's the last part. When I don't belong, sing that, go. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours, go. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe, sing it, and I believe. Listen, oh, I believe, sing that, go. Oh, I believe what you say to me. Go, what you say to me. Last one is, I believe. Ready, go. I believe. Good. We're going to go all the way back to the beginning of the chorus. Maddie was trying it down the octave. She was trying it up the octave. It seems
Down's
like
better.
Well, up sounds beautiful. I think you should try more up, right? And you've been singing up the octave. Play with it together. Up here with me, right? Okay. So we're going back to the beginning of the chorus. 1, 2, and this is not an echo. This is everybody together on the stream here in the room from the chorus right here. 1, 2, go. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. Get it, girl, sing it. You say I am held when I am falling short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say to me. I believe. I think that deserves a high five right here and a high five right here. And we're going to switch them again and do those high fives, right? Okay. You know what? I think I even played well enough to get a big old hug from you guys. Can you give me a big old hug? And if there's somebody in your house that you can share some love with, give them a hug, okay? Hugs are the best. You know what I noticed, and this is part of our rehearse, evaluate, refine part of things here. Look where I'm pointing, Manny, Ava. I think that we can work on these I believes a little bit just to make sure that we're singing them. Well, we can maybe sharpen them up a little bit or make sure that they're more in tune. So listen, I'm going to sing it first. And I believe. Can you sing that, go? Oh, was it an accident?
How did I?
Ava, Maddie, you accidentally poked Ava. What do you say to her?
Sorry.
Oh, but you didn't even look in her direction, bro.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. You feeling okay? Right? Do you need me to kiss it?
No.
I can kiss your eye, no problem.
I don't think.
No kissing eyes. That's a weird thing.
No,
Oh man,
like,
I always mess it up. Yeah,
that's
that'd be super
definitely a
weird.
thing that a weird person would do.
Yeah, I'm a big old weirdo. Okay, so
I am too.
we're gonna clean up the I believes.
Don't
Listen,
judge him.
we're gonna clean up the I believes. Listen, and I believe. Can you sing that? Go.
And I believe.
The next one is lower. Listen, and I believe. Go. Oh, I believe. Can we put those two together? So I'll go first and you go second. Listen, and I believe. It's my turn. Listen, and I believe. Oh, I believe. Can you put those together? Ready, go. And I believe. Oh, I believe. And then listen to this last part. We're doing it in echo. It means me first, you second. And you guys are second. I hear you guys going first too, right? What you say to me. Ready, go. What you say to me. Or say of me. I'm sorry. Ready, go. What you say of me. And the last one. I believe. Ready, go. I believe. Good. So I know it's not exactly how we do things in the classroom, but it is a good example of even at home, we can take a song and we can work through it. We can build comfort. We can try some new things as Maddie and Ava have been doing. And we can even go back to some sections to revise them, to refine them a little bit. And we get more comfortable with it along the way. So here's the plan. People at home, people here at the Gordon house, look at the text if you have it, or look at your phone if you have it. So eyes up here. We're going to sing verse 1. Ava, I'm waiting for you. We're going to sing verse 1. Maddie, look over here. And then we're going to sing the chorus, right? And this is not an echo. This is everybody singing together.
I was going to sing verse 2.
Well, we always want to do what we're not doing, huh? But we're going to do 1 and 2, 1 in the chorus, and then we'll see how we go from there. So sit up nice and tall. You're on great pose. Here we go. I keep fighting, ready, go. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. And remember, if you want to be down the octave here, that's fine. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Ava, I don't think they can see you. Sit up nice and tall and sing with us. Sing out loud, girlies. Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. Sing up there. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. Sing it out loud, girlies. You say I am held. At home, sing with us. When I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe. That one's up high, this one's down lower. So let's do this I believes again. And I believe. We go down. Oh, I believe what you say of me. Oh, I believe. Let's go on to verse 2. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. This one, nice, yeah, man. You see this B flat? We want to make sure we play all 4 beats of the B flat though before we come in here. So listen, 1, 2, in you. Here we go. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. Ooh, we're going back to the chorus. Go. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. Sing out loud. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held, when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe. Get it, Bug. What you say to me. Oh, I believe. Yeah, super nice, man. Let's clap for everybody at home. Ava, I don't know why you're not on the floor. Straighten up, clap for everybody at home.
What? I just saw something.
No, she just saw
Oh,
something.
I don't think you should see something.
All right, well, we're going to listen up really quick. Daddy has something to share, so I want you guys to be nice listeners, okay? So, in any really great song, in music that we enjoy, there have to be a lot of different elements that come together, okay? So, in this song, girlies, if we listen to it, it really does have a nice melody to it, right? Right? That's very pretty, okay? So that's one of the elements. Another thing, and many different elements that come together to make something really nice. Ava, can you pay attention, please?
Yes.
In this instance, is the story that's being told here, right? Okay. And we talked about it with Sing a Song and some other things, right? The sharing song has a great message because it tells people to share,
Yeah.
right? The Sing a Song encourages
And
people to sing
I
out.
always share of
Not
everyone.
always.
All right, well, we're not going to get caught up on that. Here's what I want you to think about, and please think about this at home as well, okay? If we're thinking about this song, okay, it's called You Say, and I want you to take a couple of seconds before you share, Maddie and Ava. If you were to talk about the main idea about You Say, and think about it at home too, right, because it can be different for everybody.
Yeah.
What's the main idea with this song? What is it trying to say?
Listen to what God says.
Oh, okay, so for you, that's what it means.
And
Absolutely.
not what you want.
Yeah, okay. So for some people and their personal experience, they might say, hey, listen to what my God says, right? And that can mean many different things for different people. Please don't play, right? Other times, we could just be talking to another person, right? Okay. So we could say, hey, I really love you, Ava, and I trust you, and I believe what you say about me more than what I believe about what others might say about me. And that makes me feel special because I trust Ava, right? Yeah, or Maddie, right? Okay, it can be any number of them. So the point is here, and this can be different for anybody, and it's a good example. For Maddie, it might mean one thing. For me, it might mean a different. But this song is a great example of many different musical things coming together that is not only a good message, but a pleasing melody. We're going to do one more performance of the whole thing, and then we're going to wrap today's sing-along up. As we do so, I encourage everybody, find your own space, sit up nice and tall, or stand up nice and tall, and make sure that we're performing our best. So I want your very best, Maddie. Ava, come over here and sit in your chair. I want your very best. And we're going to sing from the beginning one more time. Here we go. Communicating the beautiful message, but also singing the melody. 1, 2, from verse 1, go. I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. You can sing down the octave if you want, but here we go. Every single lie that tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. We want to be musical. We really want to bring this out, so we're going to sing it out loud. You say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. Please sing it. You say I am held when I am falling short, when I don't belong. Oh, you say I am yours, and I believe. Oh, I believe what you say to me. Oh, I believe. We're going on to verse 2, everybody. The only thing that matters now is everything you think of me. Wait for the 4 beats. Wait for it. 1, 2, 3. In you I find my worth. In you I find my identity. We're going on to the chorus. Oh, you say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You say I am strong when I think I am weak. You say I am held when I am fallen short. When I don't belong, oh, you say I am yours. And I believe, oh, I believe what you say of me. I believe. I think that deserves a high five.
And a hug.
And a hug. Oh man, I get hugs now. Oh, big hugs. Oh, hopefully you guys at home are hugging someone. This is awesome. Yes.
people.
All right. Well, I'm gonna send you guys out to go see mommy and go give her a hug. Go do that and shut the door behind you, please. Right. And I'm just gonna finish up with all of you. Today is actually a pretty normal, regular day for us. In the beginning, of course, there are always challenges. Again, I apologize about some of the technical difficulties we had. But we're calm. We try to get things together. And we appreciate your patience. And then, as we started to make music, I think you could see it over time. I've been saying it for weeks now. Music is something that brings us together. And I know that this is a really uncertain time for everybody. I know that each person is built uniquely. So for some families, they might be experiencing this situation differently than others. But the really great thing about music, and I think this is why many of you are drawn to it, is it brings people together. It's the common language. It's something that many of us enjoy being a part of. It's something that even non-musicians, through entertainment or what we watch or encounter, all find a way to make a part of our lives. So I just want to, put my encouragement out there again that this week, be brave, be bold. Don't worry about being perfect. As the song said earlier today, don't worry that it's not good enough. Make music and share music. And even in these times, when we do so, know that it's more than just getting a couple of likes on your feed. Know that it's more than what anybody else really even thinks. It's you taking the time to share your talents and how you're uniquely built with other, for sake of showing that they're loved, or that you care for them and that you want to brighten their day. And we all know that in this world, especially now, that is so very important that we do what we can to brighten the day of other people. So I hope that you continue to work on this song. Again, it's called You Say by Lauren Daigle. We have a track and even a video on our website to help you do so. We also have a couple of other songs up there. Stay connected to what the district is sending out. We're going to try to do another Gordon Girls sing-along in the not too distant future, hopefully next Tuesday. And the last thing I want to ask you to do is to spread the word. Share our videos on your feeds. Invite other students that that you're in contact with to be a part of this. I know it's not like being in the choir room together, but it can be a way for us to all connect and to sing and to spend a little bit of time together. So we thank you. We really appreciate you, and we hope that you have a wonderful